Welcome everybody to the latest challenge of Doom. I'm your host and tournament organizer, Senior Doom, not coming on camera tonight. We currently are in round one of the challenge of Doom tonight, which we had a increased cap, which you can be able to join still, I believe. We are currently at 106 players, so there's still enough room for about 12 more players if they wanted to. I upped the cap tonight because I was just feeling uppy-cappy. So we are waiting, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at the metagame. I'm also trying to help a player in our Discord get their deck list fixed. Going through it. Mostly there's an issue with they're having cards that have alt cards, and I don't know what the alt cards are fully. Like one of them is a Peturunt, but there's multiple Peturunts. I'm trying to figure out what the Peturunt would be if they needed to, which I'm guessing is it says SV alt 111. At best I can think that's SVP, because I don't think there's anything with alts unless it's Shrouded Fable. Oh, could it be Shrouded Fable alt? I don't know. It gets some weird things. What was that again? SV alt 111. I'm just checking to make sure there's no 111 shrouded things. But being a challenge, being as it may, let's go ahead and update our metagame here, update our standings and everything, so we can get a good look at what's everything going on. Also, what's up, Stellar Wish? What's up, Sunny? Stellar, I didn't know if you knew, but you are actually one of the top 10 most viewed viewers on here. And I think I think if I remember correctly, my most used emote from this channel this year was the Cramorant King. So let's go ahead and get this time up before I keep forgetting to, since we still have about another 9 minutes. So looking at it, tonight is Regidrago's night. 100% Regidrago's night. Not much you're going to see other than that. Like, to be honest, Regidrago is very good still. There's a reason why we're seeing it every single tournament, and I would entirely expect Toronto to be Regidrago's event. What's up, PKS Blaze? Let's see. So yeah, Drago, Goldango's got a high number tonight. Others got a high number tonight. Dragon Ball Iron Thorns is seeing quite a bit of play lately. Cloth Terrapagos, good deck, seeing his stuff. Snorlax Stall. I've got a confession to make, chat, and you're probably not gonna like this. What's up, Authentic Moon Pie? Today went and decided that I was going to play Control, and I've been practicing it all day, and it's still pretty good. This meta but the thing is, as much as I like it, Regidrago kind of hurts it. It just is what it is. What's up, Drummer? I think Dango is definitely going to be popular at Toronto. Goldango is low-key underappreciated right now. And yes, I am running late tonight. I moved the tournament start time back 10 minutes to make sure I wouldn't be late for this stuff, and then I end up late anyways. The Elo Twitter post that? I don't know. I keep forgetting to do that. I'm live and everything. I even think I forgot to promote it today. It has been a long day, but I'm here. We're doing this. Oh, the Scovillain. Is this the new Scovillain deck I've been seeing around where it runs the fire type? Oh, it is. All right. I don't know if anyone's seen this. Oh, finally play control. That too. But yes, Sandy, I am playing some control right now. I have the cards for IRL, and I'm going to a cup confirmed on the 28th. So I got like 2 weeks to figure out. But this is running that Scoville with Spicy Rage, where you're doing 70 more damage for each damage counter. So you're using, and it's double type, so it's fire and grass type. So it's kind of a good counter against Charizard decks right now. And then on top of it, it's got the Dodrio, which is kind of doing the same thing. I played against it on ladder today with control, and I ended up beating it because they had all their Pokemon out with abilities, and I play a single cornerstone Ogerpon, and that's all it took to win the game. But let's go ahead and check out Drummers. This is what Drummer brought. Drummer coming in with some spice here, taking the bit. Oh, we've got the Tinkatink coming back. Oh, with the Energy Search Pro. The Tinkatine coming in with the big hammer for each card in your hand. Oh, that is actually... Okay, you know what? You know what? I can agree with this. Energy Search Pro. Think about it. If you need a lot of cards in your hands very, very quickly, Energy Search Pro is where it's at. I like that. I really do. Because you're only using double turbo already to get set. And if you had to, you could Pulverizing Press like a Mimikyu or something, since you have all the types in there. Ooh, kind of like this. This is good. This is spicy. Draw engine here. The Rizu. Get yourself evolved. Dude, I was so glad the Mets did it and the Juan Soto wasn't in the AL anymore. Okay, don't know if that person was able to set up, but we're going to definitely go ahead and get matches started here in the next one. So we'll get 6 rounds tonight. Not 7 like I was hoping for, but we'll get 6. It's still good. And yes, I am flying solo tonight because we had so many schedule changes. I haven't been able to lock anyone down for the Tuesdays recently. It's just what it is, so... I think we might be close to... No, we're not filling up, but that's fine. I kind of wanted to fill up, especially considering we hit 140 a few weeks ago, but it is what it is. What do I think of Conkeldurr? I keep seeing it come up. We keep seeing it come up, especially the tournaments here. I think it has a spot, but right now I think Cloth is taking that spot where it's hitting into a lot of stuff that has weakness. Because as we can see here, Real Moon Pie, I believe you're playing it. And 250 is really good. But I think it also runs into the problem that you have to get a stage 2 out there, and it doesn't have enough stuff. To get it there, but is it a fun deck? Yes. Does it like beat up Raging Bolt? Yes. Can it beat up Regidrago? Yeah. I think the big difference between it and Cloth is it's a stage 2 that doesn't need energy. Whereas Cloth does need the energy, but it's a little bit easier to set up. It can donk at times too. That is something big. The ability to donk. Is just amazing. Like, how many times do you want to be able to donk? Like, I play Lost Box sometimes just to donk. All right. What does donk mean? That means you defeat your opponent in the first turn. All right. Apologies, just doing multiple things at once. Okay. So we do have the final, the round has ended, but we still have a game going on. We will see what happens here. Jubieg, we've all been there. We'll go ahead and update the standings here again. We have like 1, maybe 2 ties, so I'm just making sure they're all set. One of them has already had a change. I'll open here. We had a slow play call. The opponent, time difference wise, I could definitely call a slow play, but also they were able to finish the game within the 2.5 minute actions. Like it became very obvious the opponent was playing towards a tie. And so I let them play it out and they were able to win within like the 2.5 minutes. So I just allowed it. That's some of the benefit. All right, just a couple things. Couple of new people who've never played. They're just making sure ties are automatic. All right. Again, sorry, just making sure. Just make sure people know that we are not changing ties. If you're at a tie at this place and you're still playing, it is not changing. So I think that's everybody. Yeah, it looks like a pigeon control. We'll get some games. We'll go ahead and find someone here in a moment. Maybe actually I have MDJ. He's playing Gardevoir. But if chat has someone they want to see on, I will definitely have them on. All right, end round, pair next round. Done. Round 2 is up. Let's find a play. See Svid, maybe. We don't know Nelson's playing. Jolly Flying Man. PKS Blaze coming with the Dragapult. Iron Thorns, where are they up against? Goldango. I could try a Professor Primeape. Poplio King with a Sonos MDG is up against Regidrago. Do you want? We can see Drago versus Guardy. We can possibly see Dragapult versus Dragapult Thorns here versus Goldango. That could be an interesting one. Actually, I kind of want to see that one. You can't stream tonight? Oh, I just asked you to. Totally fine. So I think I'm going to see if I can pull the Gardevoir one real quick. I want to make sure the opponent, they're fine with that before I do anything more. I did announce round 2 is up. Yes, I did. They are waiting for their opponent, so there is a possibility their opponent doesn't show up. I mean, they still got a couple minutes to check in. So we'll just make sure on that. Hopefully we'll get that. I'm looking up other players real quick. We know. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, we do have Cash. Cash running the Turbo Runny Moon. Ta-ta-cha. Ha-cha-cha. Jackson 1-0 drop with the Ursaluna Iron Valiant. What is ADG on? I think I've had him on before. Oh, this is like Festival Lead, isn't it? I don't see the Festival Lead. Oh, it just needs the one in the active to have Festival Lead. Okay. It doesn't even need to have the Festival Grounds. Okay, that's interesting. Daylight, 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 daylight. It'll be my backup game. I just don't know what you're playing. Daylight. Well, I guess we'll find out. Archalodon. Oh, we got a setup issue. Again, if you are in the tournament and you're playing, this round is live, if you haven't noticed. Might not matter. We might have to jump to Daylight's game. I'm not even sure who they are, so I'm gonna go check them out and maybe a free game here for MDG. This is up against It's Lugia versus Regidrago, so I will find out who the players are here in a second. Let's just get a game going. Just got to get a game going. Which Lugia, surprisingly, is still a deck. I mean, it's out there. And let's see. Moonlight is up against okay. Cool. Okay, this is Moonlighting X. They got their names now up against I believe it. Oops. Press the wrong button. Right, MDJ. I'm like, okay, you know what? You already I watched your game. I was like, Gardevoir's a good one, and then I'm like, and then your opponent never showed up. I was like, well, guess that's what it is. Free win's a free win, though, right? All right. Press the red button. Just sold my full Lugia and Gardevoir. Dang, Stellar Wish. I am not ever letting go of my Gardevoir deck. I don't care. Hey, Gardevoir, the Gardevoir deck is just too precious to me, to be honest. And part of it, and the worst part of it is it's the closest I've come to making day 2 with it. It's my most winningest deck outside of Charizard Bibarel of all things. And so I'm just like, I can't let her go. And plus also collection wise, I'm only missing the Illustrator Rare, the shiny Illustrator Rare, and I have no idea what that's at now. Pop pack Hollow Curlias. Ooh. All right, from this game, looks like we're definitely. Do you have the Shiny Guardian Staff playmat? No. $58. Okay, I'm gonna have to like make a trade for it. Oh, do you see the big bear get KO'd? Do you realize that Mist Energy will actually come into handy in this against the Alolan Executor of all things? All right, we see the coin flip here, and we get a Tails, which means we are getting a basic. You have the Lugia in deck. Question is, do you have everything else in the discard that you need? I don't know if I agree with putting the Iron Hands up there, but especially considering your legacy energy is in hand now. Well, like placing with a deck as well. Like I won my first cup with Malamar Dawnwings Necrozma, so I've kept those cards. I agree, Mike. I think a Fez would have been better, especially considering you can't attack this turn now. Like, I mean, you could put the V-Guard energy on it and a Mist energy. Yeah, Boss or Prime GG. The setup. Here's like the weird thing. They're going to take the forfeit here. Yep. Ouch. But hey, that happens sometimes here. I'm going to go ahead and get to 18 minutes. And I'll definitely say, I'm a sentimental person for decks. I will stick with the deck as long as I can. Well, that was the only person we had streaming right now, so unless you're someone in chat here just playing their game and they can jump into a chat real quick and we can get that. Otherwise, that was a very quick game there with Regidrago winning, which usually Regidrago doesn't end up winning that matchup that often. If I remember right, Lugia is actually favored into it. Well, we'll see how Nelson's game's going. We'll go jump over to his chat real quick. Still. Good evening, my son. Something, something. Get a match on. Also, we'll just let the ad run here in a minute. Sorry for any ads, but that's how it is. Good evening, my son. You must do things and kill Spider-Man. Because that is what we do as hunters. So Jackie came in with this Hydreigon list. If you haven't seen this Hydreigon list yet, Hydreigon is also like Conkeldurr. It's in like just a weird spot right now, where like it has some really good matchups, and you think it could do better, but it's just not winning. Maybe we see it do well in Toronto. When is Toronto? This weekend, right? So yeah, Moxie's doing. There we go. Okay, Moxie is playing Drago as well as he's up against Raging Bolt. This is whatever it's called, a 1-0 set, and Moxie here, Nelson, great guy. He won another tournament earlier today. So we do see the Iono, but he is down quite a bit here, but we'll have to see what ability he's able to do. Go ahead. He's probably going to attach here easily with the Teal Mask Ogerpon. They are almost out of energy, but you do see the energy retrieval come into play. I don't think there's any reason to play the Mist Canceling Clone unless you just want to get rid of it. So you'll see the KO here. Jamming Tower. There is a win condition here for Nelson, however, Roxy, however you want to put it. If he is able to come away with one prize only here, being able to Dragapult the Squawkabilly would be amazing. But oh, we see the tails. Still alive. The other thing is Roxy here has access still to his V-Star if you can't see it on the screen because it's kind of wide, but he does have access to it, so we could easily see the Regidrago V-Star, grab whatever it needs, because that special ability is just way too good, and they would instantly win games. So the question is here is, does Nelson, Roxy here see it or not? Okay, we see the Cleffa. He has access to a lot of things. I mean, couldn't he just hard retreat here? V-Star, get the energy, boss Dragapult, unless he doesn't have Dragapult in his deck, in his discard. I mean, that's 100% what I think the win condition here would be. Like he doesn't even have to hit the V-Star here. Just has it in every which direction. Just the question is, does he see it? There we go. Let's see if anybody else is streaming right now that might be able to. Moonkiri Shira. How is Moonkitty doing? Still in everyone else's content like I usually do. I'll give Nelson and Moonkitty Shira shout outs as the night goes on. They're both very good players. Both have played a lot in the Tournaments of Doom, which is always amazing. I always appreciate everyone who does play and everybody who is able to share their streams in any ways. All right, chat. Here we go. I'm playing. I'm playing Control again lately. What is Control's win condition against Regidrago if they're playing Egg? Because that's one of those things where I've looked it up and it's like, oh yeah, it's 100% favored to Control. But I'm like, okay, are you just trying to get like, are you trying to get like their Squawkabilly or their Cleffa in the active or something? Double Cornerstones with Mist. Okay, that's the thing. I'm not playing Mist. I'm playing double. I have double Mimikyu, double Cornerstone, double Rotom, 4 Snorlaxes right now. It's I think very similar to one of the lists that did pretty well last week as we hit a thing. It was close to Pop. No, Popplio was playing the 4 of. It was like Jammy Boys. No, look tonight. It's all like, all right. Not this one. Oh, and the Pidgeot V. The Pidgeot V, just to make sure I don't tech out. A little bit closer to this. Replace the Mimikyu and the Sandshrew with a couple things. Put in our corners. No Fluttermane. So like take out these three. Put a Cornerstone in. And then... Oh, so they got the Mist Energy in there. I'm playing the headset as it is. The Rich Energy Pidgeot v Snorlax? No. Yeah, I'm talking like stall, not bird control. Well, right. I would assume it does. But I'm debating if the Mist Energy is worth it. There's just so many versions of Snorlax out there. And like one of the big things about Snorlax, like at least what I'm seeing with it, is like you have to be able to know what your opponent's playing. And this is something we actually talked about last week during the Tournament of Doom, last Friday, was that one of the benefits that you get as a control player on online tournaments is you know exactly what your opponent's playing. There's nothing to stop you from you know your win conditions because like you can know what they play possibly. Which even then, yeah, I can check it real quick, PKS. Thank you for trying, if I can. All right, I'm in there if you see me. Which I'm trying totally to get Mrs. Doom to... She loves Dragon Age, and there's the new one out, and I haven't seen it yet. Oh, the Frozen client sucks, dude. My plan is I'm going to work while I'm while I'm on vacation. What I'm going to do is finally make the DCS video, talk about everything, and just be like, here's DCS, this is what it is, talk about it, and like kind of... Yeah, right now it just says you minimized your application right now. That's all it's saying right now, PKS plays. Which also, that reminds me, I should probably update the standings while I'm sitting here. I don't remember if I updated it over the weekend, but we should anyways. And also, I'm thinking for the oh yeah, it's showing up now. For the New Year's challenge, also making that 128. Oh, actually, no, I think I already did make it 128. So, because that one's on a New Year's Eve, I figured that'd be a great one to be a 128, and we could play late and have it like go through everything. Should be a fun time. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can get that loaded up. We're at 112 now. Almost got to the 128. So currently, our leader is still Cash, with Kelly Moore and Ryan Now coming up right behind that. Pawn Art TCG still in there. Is Grabies? They're in. Popular King. Challenges right now are getting a little bit bigger because like I'm like, if I could run them fast enough, we could run 7. You could run a 7-round challenge in about 3 hours as long as you don't have too many issues with ties or people fighting. But currently, all the way down to the RG guy, that is your current top 16 since IS Grabies has made it. They did win the tournament, the regional championship, so they'll automatically make it, knocking down the next one. So technically, I'm looking at end of March, maybe early April for the next regional. I need to talk with Mrs. Doom about it. It's asking a lot of Mrs. Doom kind of thing, where Like there's stuff to it. So we'll see what she does. One of the big things she also worries about is like, are you breaking even, all this other kind of stuff. But it is a pretty stacked. We got All Out Blitzel here. They've only played one event and they're already up there. Jam's kind of fallen off a little bit, but he hasn't played as much recently. I don't blame him. Savid's on there. I mean, look at it. They just come up. Look at all these. This is all Callie Moore's placements. That's gotten him points. See how Moon Kitty's game is going. But again, the Doom Championship Series ends with the Doom Worlds in August, 2 weeks before Worlds here. Which I'd love to go to Worlds, man. If I could just go to Worlds. That ain't happening. Okay, I do need to jump to a table. Hey. All right, we got two things going on. I am already watching both of them. Alrighty, ready. Okay, that one's done. Sorry, again, just checking a few things, making sure everything is all right. Update the standings here. Well, I was, and this is where being open about judge calls. We actually had the one on Moonki Shiro was asking about slow play. Their opponent definitely seemed like they were. The other one was another game where I watched it offline, but watching it, it became very obvious their opponent was taking all their time. I asked them to pick up their pace of play. Hey, they obviously didn't. Like, it became more obvious just even looking at the timer. Like, when they're down to like 3 minutes on their timer and they're just not doing anything, it becomes it becomes one of those like things where it's like, oh, this is a person not doing it. They're just not. So I called it and moved on from there. So one of the most difficult things is, oh, we're actually done. Is making a judgment call on pace of play, especially when you have like a big yellow timer in front of you. And that's what makes it the hardest thing. We're heading at round 3 up. Let's see what PKS plays is up against. See if theirs is working. The R2O, they are up against Lost Zone. They should actually be able to win this one. Right. That's the thing, is like there's no cut anyway, so I don't know why you would do that. But PKS, we'll see if we can get yours going. I'm going to make sure you and your opponent know. But that is the truth. Like, we have people who slow play on stuff that, like, I can get being tilted 100%. And it's one of those things where, like, I sit there, and unless you do it all the time, I'm not really going to do much about it other than maybe award the game to your opponent and just move on. Looks like it's good. I don't see the game yet, but I do see your thing open. It does have you on Discord. At worst, we do have MDG as a backup. If it's not working, PKS, don't worry about it. I thank you for trying. I understand, like, when you have like other things, so I'd rather have you play than worry about streaming sometimes. All right. Looks like it's frozen, so I'm gonna see who MDJ is up against. MDG. Oh wait, no, it's moving. Oh, it's moving. It's fine. There it goes. There it goes. Okay, game's already started. Also, if you've been waiting for any reason the Ouija board ability use tokens, I do have them back in stock right now, and hopefully in the next week I will have the Goldingo tokens as well. Which also, if you use code DOOMED, that's DOOMED exclamation point, you can save 10% on your order. And I have them in hand right now. So unless you order the Ouija board mat with it, the Luigi board tokens. I could make Luigi board tokens really quick, actually. I wonder how fast I could get them. The problem is we're in holiday production time right now. So that's like the biggest issue. I don't know how fast it would get. But using the fastest person I could get them from. I just don't shoot the CEO. I just don't know if it. I don't know if it would be worth it, but looking at theirs. It says it would take about 12 days to get them right now. So, yeah, I don't think so. Oh, we're going to see a KO here onto the Dreepy. Oh, lose the chorus to the Pokestop. I played enough Lost Zone lately to say that is not good. But they do end up funding their Cramorant here. So, oh no, Cram Attack though. But this doesn't look as good either for the Dreepy. Oh, Moonpie, thanks. If this game runs fast, just keep streaming it. Any game we don't feature right away, we will still jump to games afterwards. And no matter the record, because I just want to get games on. It's more interesting and fun to watch when we have games on, no matter where they are in the standings, because people just want to watch games. Like, yeah, there's going to be like higher caliber games. Like, we're going to want to watch the 6-1, like, try and make the winning in. But also, you know, go watch the last, go watch the person who's like 3-3 or something. So, and also earlier, someone was asking, Moonpie, you're asking, how do I get music on the stream? I realized I got caught with something a little different here. I have my stream set up is I have every single program and everything on its own audio channel. So Discord's on its own audio channel, Spotify is on its own audio channel, Stream Sounds are on their own audio channel, Firefox, all that, it's all on their own audio channels. So I can affect them all. I have to use like a specific setup for it. And with that, I'm able to get the Spotify, and I'm playing music that it's remixed Pokemon music, mostly lo-fi, that is free to use, royalty free. So on Twitch, the VOD doesn't have the music, but on YouTube it does, which kind of sucks because like if I ever wanted to put together like a casting thing, I would have to like find the Twitch one or remove the background music, which I believe is still on like kind of a separate track anyways from YouTube. It's so low as it is. I believe like most noise things will remove it. If you use an AI noise removal tool, it will pick it up and it can remove it. But I also don't care as much about that. Like if they want me as a caster for whatever reason, they should be watching me anyways, and then they'll watch me and go realize this is more of a podcast that I just talk over everything with. While we watch some really good games. And then I talk about the tournament itself, and I talk about things going on with different games. Like hopefully what we'll see right here is we're probably going to see the Mirage Gate. The Mirage Gate's going to go after the Dreepies, which I think would be the right thing. Even though you do think the Toedscruel could be a very dangerous addition, but it just means like your Night Stretchers don't work as well, if I remember correctly. The Toedscruel has been one of those cards that I've seen, I've read, I just never remember exactly what it does. And that is why we have stuff like deck lists available. Toedscruel is cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by the effect of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. So that means Pokestop becomes useless, but Pokestop, Night Stretcher become useless, but Super Rod is still effective. We do see the baby Dracloak. They did go after, I was seeing here, they did go after the Toad School. Again, I didn't see as much of a reason for it. Toad, yes, Shaolin Warrior. Toad prevents Pokestop. It also prevents Night Stretcher, but it does not prevent Super Rod. And a lot of right now Lost Zones are playing Pokestop, so that's what you want. But the other cards it doesn't prevent. It doesn't prevent Silene. Silene still works. 100% still works. I'm trying to think what else still works. Palpad still works. Super Rod still works. The new headphones does not work. I see a huge KO here from the Pika. I'm trying to think of other cards that go right to the hand. Roseanne's backup. Yeah, Roseanne's backup still works because it goes into the deck. So that's the big thing. Is like superior energy retrievals don't work. Superior energy retrieval doesn't work. I'm trying to think what other cards go into hand. Like I'm gonna look that up right now. If you ever use PokemonCards.com, they have a really good filter, advanced. So you're just looking for you can look up by certain stuff in your name, in the name. So discard pile into your hand. So like we could look up that card text, discard pile into your hand. Match this exact phrase. Search. So like Night Stretcher, Miracle Headset, there's a Dedenne, Delmise, Slowpoke, Lana's Aid, a Fione, Poltergeist, Iron Leaves that does it. There's a Snorlax that does something similar. Namona's Backpack, not that anyone ever uses that. Like Clara would not be able to be used. Puppet Offering, Banette could not be used. Darkrai V-Star wouldn't be able to be used. VS Seeker, obviously. I want to double check that. I think that it did. Tom Bombadil, awesome name also. No, actually, you know what? You're correct. It does not. It's just abilities or trainer cards. So you know what? You could still do it from attacks. So you know what? I am wrong. Regieleki would actually still work. That is why we double check this stuff, and that's why you consult and talk. If you ever, there is a site that's also really good for this. There's the Pokemon Rulings Compendium. Like you also, if you ever have a question about an ability or something, it goes through and it has breakdowns of a lot of these abilities. Like if it seems a little weird. Like it has one for Slime Mold Colony. Yeah, it would prevent Darkrai's ability, but would not prevent Regieleki. What's up, Cash? Because Darkrai's is an ability, but Regieleki's is an attack. So that's the difference we're looking at. Ooh, 3 price. No, only 1 price turn. Both their hands probably are really, really bad. So like one of the questions I asked about Slime Mold Colony is how does Skater's Park work if Toe Scroll with it its ability is active? Because it only affects your opponent's discard pile. However, while Skater's Park is in play, the basic energy that would be discarded, your opponent retreats, never makes it to the discard pile, so those cards would go right back into their hand. Which is interesting. Like, okay, that's how I would do it. And the funny thing is, it also asks, can you play Superior Energy Retrieval? You can. But you just can't get anything from the discard pile. Same thing if you Pokestop. Because it goes, and it just doesn't work. How's your night going, Cash? I haven't checked in recently. I'll update the standings as well for everyone who's playing. We are playing 7 rounds tonight. Jolly Flamin'. Oh, you're 3-0. 3-0 with the turbo. MDG coming in. MDG 459 coming in also with 3-0. We do have a banana at 2-1. See, that's the best when you play against something and it breaks. We do currently have this game at 2-2. They do have the fire energy in hand. I know MDG. I keep seeing J because like I'm used to like MJF or MJ this, MJ that. And so I see MDG and I think like, oh, it's MDJ or something. I learn. I'm a very good learner. they're in such a bad place here unless they can get that unless they attack with the Cramorant. There you go. We know he has the fire in hand. Oh, he's going for the heal. Okay, you know what? Double heal. Puts him out of range. Kinda. I think it does. Now that I'm thinking about it, because he's 6'7". Dollar bills, y'all. What's up? What's up, Evil Panda? Angelville Panda? 1500. Thank you for the 1 bit. No, they still lose if they don't get that out of there. Roxanne, okay. We got a game still. No, we don't. Maybe we do. Like, they need... They still lose. Prime Catcher. Probably... Okay, the Alakazam's a good one. Okay, now you still don't lose. And you took the board off, so there's no board. You lost mine, set up one of the other two, so ooh, we'll see how it goes. Oh, they're gonna go after the baby. Okay. See, I wanted to... Crap. And I'm sitting here thinking about the regional Doom. I gotta do it that weekend. It's going to be rotation, and having a major rotation tournament that early. Oh man, that means I gotta talk with Mrs. Doom about it. Okay, I see what they did there. They went and spread out the damage, so they should be able to Sableye here for game. Rotation? Or when the new set drops? It's going to be the weekend of... It's like the weekend after my birthday. I'm looking tentatively at March 30th and 31st. Now that I have a set date and time for the new set, I need to talk with Mrs. Doom about it. I got to talk to her about 2 things. I need to talk to her about Vancouver Regional still, and then I need to talk to her about the others. But yeah, no, March 30th, because rotation takes place on PTCG Live on March 27th. Oh, the drops? No, I think the drops are only for TCG. I didn't even know there was drops active right now. So, because pretty much I'm asking Mrs. Doom to take the weekend 7th and 8th in March, and then or not 7th, 8th in March. No, it is 7th, 8th. Yeah, the 7th, 8th, and 9th in March to go play. Then 2 weekends, and then run something from here. But if I run something from here, I could have because I'm not casting the whole time, I'm just mostly running stuff. I could have Little Doom be with me. Like, I can set it so that like I cast like when he's gone in the morning, and then the rest of the time he could be with me. I think that's one of the biggest things, because like Mrs. Doom doesn't want to not so much deal with him, is dealing with him with the office door closed, and he starts screaming and hitting things. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think that's probably the best way of doing it. Yeah, but Cash is trying to win it all. We are currently only waiting on 1 game, and that last game is Pidgeot Control versus Dragapult Iron Thorns. But currently, look at this. Top 3 right there. Drago, Raging Bolt, Pidgeot Control, Turbo Moon, Lost Box, Snorlax Stall, Gardevoir. MDG, I'm going to look at your Gardevoir list real quick and see how close it is to the one I'm playing right now. I'm playing the one with Tatsugiri, but I'm definitely thinking about just removing the Tatsugiri for a rare candy. And I think I have 3 Dark Energies, and again, I might remove one. I wish it was that easy. Mad how I wish it was that easy. It's Cash, I'm with you. I keep playing it, I almost never use it. And by the time like I have a chance to use it, it's like too late in the game. I would rather like oh, R2D2 Rack? Yeah, he's been playing it a bit lately if I remember right. Like, most of my list is already similar to this. I don't think I have the nest balls. But I also see, like, the benefits of having the nest ball. Because, like, being able to just go grab what you want easily is always good. Let's see what the other list is. So we looked at MDGs. Let's look at Layla. I think that's how you say it. See, this one's running the Tatsugiri. This is similar to what I'm... Though actually, this is like the list I'm playing. Like, I like the heavy ball. The heavy ball has been pretty solid. As it plays right now, if I was to do it, I'd probably remove one dark energy. And the Tatsugiri, put in like one rare candy. And then I don't know. Maybe a nest ball. But if I want to put a nest ball in, you might as well split the Ultra Ball to 2. Yeah, this is the 60 I've been playing. This is the Perth one. Like I could see 3 base dark. But I think a lot of people are split on the Tatsu. Like, starting Tatsu is great. Like, if you can get Tatsu, get the Arvin, get the Evolution, and whatever else you may need. Like, if you need a Buddy Poffin, or if you just need the Earthen Vessel. Freaking great. I love it when one does that. Talking about real quick about Pocket, I cannot for the life of me pull a rare Machamp. I have been trying for like weeks now, and it's the last card I need to finish out all the basic cards in the set. And then I'm 1 Cubone away from all the illustration rares, basic illustration rares. But oh my god. Latias, okay, you know what? I thought about Latias and Gardevoir. What is Latias's attack? Watch, this is the one that... Yeah, that's why I'm thinking too, Lila. It hits 200, it's 210. It can't attack the next turn anyways, and it's kind of stuck there. And you can retreat so easily. I don't see a reason for it. All right, round 4's up. We're gonna watch MDJGGG. See, I stopped. As they are going up against. Hey, it's the Gardevoir Mirror. You know what? I want to still. I'm still gonna watch it. Unless there's something else. Let me double check. We do have PKS plays. We do have. It's Jimmy Bro, Jamie Boy, or D-Light. Just to make sure, I want to see who. This Jimmy Bro is up with Cloth versus Ancient Box. Okay, that's going to be honest, that one's going to be a... No, I'm going to stick with what I got. I'm going to stick with what I already chose. We'll jump to that one if it comes to it, but I was also looking at that one. I'm like, oh, that one doesn't seem... Like Ancient Box versus Cloth, I almost feel like... I don't know, I think Ancient Box can win that. Ooh, there is a Greninja. Okay, you know what? That is one I would also look into. Maybe that's why I replace it with. Greninja's a thing. Radiant Greninja's good. But the other problem is it's very easy to get stuck in the active if you don't have the energy. Okay, we see the Monkey Dory. You could possibly hold off on the Monkey Dory here because you, as much as it sucks as you want to put the dark energy on it, you're just not getting there. Okay, you want to put the dark energy on the little Greninja. It gives you an option to switch out easier. It also gives you the opportunity to make sure you're using TM Evolution, so you can get that going. Alright. Now, okay, they got the Klefki in the active. Looks like they're gonna hit their own evolution. Still keeping the Greninja offline, but they do have the double draws with the Kirlias. We could see a KO onto the Klefki from something else. I'm not sure what you'd want to KO it with. I wouldn't be against an Arven, but I also think just being okay, that's actually a really good top deck. That still gives you a lot of options here, especially to keep that Iono's handy. This would be a great time if you can find a boss's orders into something, but I don't think they have enough energy in the discard as it is. It might be better to go Arven this turn. Could... That's a hard one. Because you don't do enough with the Mind Bend for KO, and if you put your Gardevoir up there, that's kind of putting it into a weakness. So it may actually, yeah, you know what? I actually agree with the coming in here with the Drifloon. Drifloon, put 40 damage on there. That's easily 120. TKO's the Klefki. Puts you ahead a little bit in the prize race. I'm not against putting the Ralts down either. I do see the Manaphy come up. Okay, you know what? I do agree with protecting the Kirlias here. The Manaphy can come into play in this matchup. Not often, though. And that's one of the hardest things about having a mirror. It's like you just don't know who is going to end up winning the mirror. Like, how close is your list to your opponents? Sorry, just checking something real quick, chat. Do Primate? That's pretty insane. Oh, so we do have access now to, well, concealed cars we're able to get here. Maybe see the Ralts come down now. Moxie's been kind of on a tear. He's had a good couple hours of play now. Nobody's 4-0 yet. This will lead to a 4-0. Oh, gonna see. We're gonna come in. We're gonna see the Fluttermane come into the active. I like that. You can go ahead and get some of that damage off of it as well. You know what? I agree with that. Put on the Kirlia, put another 20 on the Kirlia, it gets down to 50. Either force them to evolve, or you're going to be able to come in with your Monkey Dory, hopefully, and be able to take a KO on that and whatever else they bring up. We do see the heavy ball come back into the hand. Sorry, I'm trying to see something. Okay. Well. Do you see the KO here? I don't know if they meant to put the Gardevoir up there and realize that it was turned off by the Fluttermane, but it looks like that's what happened. Well, ahead and snooze this ad break so we can watch the end of this game. I do have the boss's orders and the prizes and one more energy. I think at this point you're fine getting rid of the Artisan. You're probably also fine getting rid of your counter catcher. I don't know if you're actually taking any more prizes here, but you are going to definitely do some damage. All right, here's the Tatsugiri. Cash, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, we're going to see attack with the Gardevoir here. It looks like they were kind of setting up here for the possibility of the... Ooh, okay, no. Alright, we'll see how Kirlia hit the discard. We have another Monkey Dory. Don't think the Monkey Dory is going to do much here. Klefki's not going to do much in this matchup either. The Turos, I'm kind of part of want to keep that Fluttermane. It does feel like you do need to KO this Tatsugiri just to keep that prize race going, and then the possibility to get the boss's orders you need. All right, you know, surprisingly, Maddow, this time it didn't take me that much to get all the cards I needed from the new promo set, considering Lapras took me all the way up until like an hour before the promo event ended, and it was very, very disappointing. we're going to see some movement here. And then the pass. No Tatsugiri going to be able to move here. Again, I'm a little surprised I didn't take the opportunity to take the KO there. But, I mean, hey, choices are choices. At this point, you're just moving damage back and forth. Very smart move there, though, by picking up the Night Stretcher, grabbing the energy, so they can't just Monkey Dory here to take the KO. Now, if they attack, oh, no boss's orders. But if they do attack here with Gardevoir, you have an easy KO. If not, you're just having to find something else to be able to get there. You could attack with your own Gardevoir, I believe. You might actually be fine. Spread the damage again. See both Curlios take 1 and 1. You can start spreading 10 and 10. I kind of feel like you could. Oh, no. You put it on there. You can Scream Tail for game here. If he sees it, he can. Oh. You could Scream Tail for game. Oh wait, he couldn't. Never mind. He played it correctly. I forgot the Manaphy was in play. My bad. That's where it goes. I mean, there's a possibility still. That is bad casting on my part, but I thought I completely forgot the Manaphy was put out there because it was start. And so I was assuming, like most Gardevoir mirrors, is someone's not playing the Manaphy. We do just see the pass. Do see some more damage moving around here. We go see the Adrenaline Brain move. No, just put it on the act. Put it there. You just need to put all the damage on the active. Like the way he set it up now, just put all on the active. It KOs it, and no matter what they put into the, whatever they put into the active gets KO'd. Okay. Well, trust in it. But to me, I felt like if you have both Monkey Dories set up, you had the Fluttermane at easily at 60. If they brought up the Gardevoir still gets KO'd by the Gardevoirs. Gardevoir 190, 190. You're attacking that turn. They bring up Monkey Dory, it doesn't matter. You're still KOing it. And they bring up anything. Maybe, I don't know if I was right or wrong in that assessment, but it feels like I was. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. You can still hit him here with the unfair stamp. You have plenty of ways working around it. Screamtail ain't doing it now. Well, you know what? Screamtail still could. The problem is you... Oh, he doesn't have access to a Gardevoir! Evil Panda. I'm just gonna call you Evil Panda. Evil Panda 1500. I do love the Pico Ramen. That's one of those things I think I had an opportunity to pick up a deck box of it recently, and I just passed on it. I shouldn't have, but I did. I'll have to double check. I'm going to the store again tomorrow. And now they get the the refinement might come. Oh, it could have came back and bit him in the ass. Still could. Oh wait, no, it can't because it has no way of putting the Monkey Dory out. Oh man, I feel like there was a throw there. Like now you're hoping they don't have enough to like get it out of the active, but Well, okay, you can mind bend here. Audrey, I'm not sure because like I thought he was set up to win, but something like I don't know. I thought I don't know if MDG saw it or not. They had a turn where they could put 60 onto the active, and then whatever came up could be KO'd by the active Gardevoir. So did I, Audrey. Let's jump over to PKS Blazes game real quick, see if they're still going. Looks like they are. We can just possibly get that. Right. That's what I saw too, Audrey. Oh, this game might be over by the time we get checked in here. Yeah, I think we all kind of saw that MDG. They're up against Power Glass. I'm not gonna take the concession here. Well, the biggest thing you can take from it, yeah, that's it. The biggest thing you can take from it is just remembering what happened and learning from said mistakes. So then we are waiting for what looks like is the double Snorlax stall. Dang, double Snorlax stall. I should go in there and be like, guys, are you done? Okay. I know Pult Thorns is still a pile. I think it's good. I just don't know how good, and like part of me wants to play it to the cup coming up. I want to go check in on the others. We had that double Snorlax final last weekend, where it literally came down to like they were just milling each other, and that's all it was. Just how much could we mill? How much could I mill? How much could I do? And these two Snorlax lists, I think they both play Pidgeot V. No, they don't, but they don't seem like they have a way of never decking out. They both have ways of like never decking out, so I feel like that one might be going to a tie. So the question is, what do we do? Wow, I never realized things will ship 12 to 16 weeks after pre-sales. Let's see. We'll see. Yeah, Moonpie, as long as you keep your game going, we'll always have the opportunity to go and check in. Anytime we have like games that run fast or they get set up in some way. All right, looks like they're all fine. The reason why I'm saying that 12 to 16 weeks, like pre-sale, man, like I have people asking like after 3 weeks. All right, let's find ourselves a game. We do have Moonpie. We do have, so what it's Jimmy ended up with. It's Jimmy Bro is up against Pulp Moon. You know what? I'm all for that. Or not Pulp Moon, Pulp Thorns. It's Jimmy Bro TTTV going up against Jack Daniel 789. I need to find a way to like where I wish I could like automate like some of the name stuff on here, but I don't think there's a way. There's some stuff I've automated like the rounds and stuff. Well, Lila, the misplay with there wasn't so much they stuck Guardian to the Flutter Mane. The misplay was more that they had a way of knocking out the Flutter Mane and then knocking out whatever else came out. And they didn't do that. They didn't use the double monkey. But still, misplaying into the Flutter Mane also is never a good thing. Not a good start here. Okay, they are going second. Oh man, that is harsh. You can probably get rid of the super effective glasses. I don't know if that even comes into play in this matchup. Yeah, same here. I'll keep you messaging what I'm talking about. Okay, they did get the trolley. In the trolley, pretty good there. I would take that. Did cost you the V-Star to get there, though. Oh, we'll definitely see the poison, into the retreat, into... Oh, that's just game. That's just game. I'm sorry. That game just went way too fast. Give me a second. We'll find another game. This is what I mean by please, if you're streaming, please just have it up. Throw the cash real quick, maybe. I haven't had cash on tonight. That game was over way too fast. Looks like Cash's game is just starting. So we'll get that game up. And then I will update their names. The turn overkill. Or, oh, this is up against Gigi Dora again. Himmy, no worries. No worries, man. Like we've watched enough of that deck and be like, oh, does it have it this time? Does it have it this time? And it doesn't. And I think you're one of the first people playing that deck to actually donk on stream, which is great because like I've been waiting for it to happen, and like you donked him so fast. Turbo Moon versus Lost Box hasn't even started yet. They have just started. All right. Apologies, chat. I've also I know I keep saying that tonight. The other thing I'm doing is I'm doing two other things. Is I've now had 2 different supplement sports energy drink places reach out to me. Gamer Subs and Rogue Energy. Rogue Energy's actually sent me product. I'm actually trying it right now. I'm trying to see if I don't know if I'll do Gamer Subs because they have a little bit the waifu issue kind of stuff, but it might be good. Looking into the possibility of that, and also I'm trying to reach out to see if I can get a hold of someone with Advanced GG about possibly on that as well. So that is what I'm also I have an interview on Thursday with DuckDuckGo for a creative director position, so I'm also reading that while running the tournament and commentating at the same time. So that is why everything to go. Get some yerba mates. I look it up, and the second thing it says is, will yerba mate show up on a drug test? It says it could give a false positive. well, that's actually kind of cool having a filter built in. That's the kind of thing like honestly, like Mrs. Doom would love like for coffee if she could do that, but she uses like a French press, which absolutely loves it too. All right, I've done enough of that. I should be paying attention to my own tournament. As we do see here, we're going to see the discard the stadium. No, they're going to keep the stadium in the active. They are doing already 100 damage. No reason to knock it off unless they felt like there was an advantage to it, which they got. They are playing Pokestop themselves, so I could have saw maybe an advantage to it. They do play the baby Pekarunt. They have a couple outs. One of the biggest problems that comes up for this deck is that, well, Lost Box likes to do Lost Box things and just get things set up and going. As we do see the Pokestop first, and then the flower selecting. The coffee coming in with another flower selecting. I don't like. I kind of like that they threaten a little bit with the Greninja, but could see a frenzy gouging if the Pikachu comes down. Bear also doesn't do enough damage. Bear's a cleanup. The question here is, do you want to do damage now with like the Greninja? Get some stuff out there. They only do have the one Rory Moon out. There's in the Pekarunt. They are also on a Dark Patch. They are also on the Prime Catcher. And we haven't seen any poison yet to the Rory Moon. Which I joked about it, and I'm still waiting for someone to do it. Last week I said if Charizard wants to beat Control in an online tournament, just put Pekarunt EX in. Every time. So there is that Pikachu we were talking about. Here it comes. There is the possibility it does get knocked out by frenzy gouging. Its ability does not prevent effects of attacks. It is preventing damage, but it does do a big 300, and with nothing right now currently on the bench able to KO it, it could be a good move, but we'll see. Considering he is sitting on an Ultra Ball and double Dark Patch, so really in the end all you're looking for here is the possibility of you're looking for energy. As we see the Pokestop here first, get some of the Nest Ball and a Catcher, but they do lose a boss's orders. And then the question becomes, do you want to do the frenzy gouging or not? Ooh, could we see a baby runt come in? Poison and attack. But the thing is, the subject getting changed does not poison. But poison chain does. Okay, Daycamp, how do you do that? Miss on the flip. I definitely think the judge here is the correct play, though. Limit what they have the ability to get to. So they still have an out here as a possibility, as we see the 6 damage counters placed on the Pikachu. The out is they cannot retreat. They have to be able to use a switching card. So the poison here could add up, as it will put it within KO range pretty quickly. But we do see the switch card, which will render it mute. Okay, that's funny, Daycamp. I still agree with the play there of the judge. It just happened to be the wrong thing. Well, they stay alive here. Let's see what cashes out here. Here is. Have I gotten a God pack in pocket yet? No. I actually record every pack I open just in case I do. We do see the subject getting chains here, which will actually get the KO here on the Comfey. I don't even think that subject getting chains. I don't even remember what that attack is. What's up, that swell fella? Okay, as soon as I see that Good Evening Legends, I watched, oh god, what is his name on YouTube? The guy who's in the fight with Billy Mitchell. Who does all the speedrun stuff. I don't know why I'm forgetting his name right now. Carl Jobs, thank you. I mean, anybody who's fighting Billy Mitchell is like great in my book. Ooh, we do see the 2 prize KO here. Oh no, just 1 prizer. But we still see it. Did the game freeze up? Oh, he's got to select attached cards. Yes! And then like he goes into like the ad for like Raid Shadow Legends or something. No KO. I don't know why I thought there was a KO there. Yes, I was too busy looking up Carl drops. Yeah, playing Drago will get you there. What's funny is I've actually been I get like every other week right now. I get offers from games like Raid Shadow Legends and stuff. Hey, if you put a stream with us on, we'll pay you X amount of money for like X amount of like hours you stream and have like the thing on there and X amount. Like it's fairly easy. Like if you go to Stream Elements, like there's signups for it, but they also have it signups where it's like, oh, you have to be like, you have to have X amount of viewers and stuff. And like the issue I have with like trying to do it is I don't think people here would like care. I know what my audience wants. You want bad commentary over decent gameplay. That's what everyone comes here for. 4 years of it happening. And that's I finally found the secret. You don't want to watch me play the game. You want to watch other people play the game while I ramble on. Or stuff like, hey, you can get like Factor 7 for so much money. I'm not against like selling out. I just don't think anybody would care enough. Oh, you didn't think he would retreat, set up the petrol rent? I thought so too. He did that earlier, and they were able to get it out. But taking the KO here with the Roaring Moon, the Baby Moon, is probably right. Oh, we got an issue. Okay, then never mind. We'll have to see what happens here, because yeah, the ninja could really suck. They could get 3 prizes here, or they could pick up some prizes here off the Sableye and try to get something stuck in the active, like the Greninja. Helen Kellers, how can you see that? And this is what's going to hurt here, is they are susceptible to just straight losing. They do have access to a judge. Like, it feels like you need to judge. Yeah, Stretchel manually, Lumi judge. Hope they don't have it. They only have 10 cards left in deck as it is. Yeah, I think you do here. You take the Vengeance Fletching. That means if they don't have it already, they need to bring up the Comfy, and this comes down to a very close one. It looks like they're trying for the Sableye, which the Sableye is what they were hoping for previously. Oh, they've got it. There's no way they don't have it now. Sableye comes in. It's going to pick up the last 2 prizes. Dang. Well played game, though, by both players. Like, I don't know what more he could have done there to get the win. He just did everything right, and just a little bit of bad luck on the judges there, which, I mean, that happens. But talking about that, currently our 5-0s, we have a 401. That's causing the issue. I was like, usually we have more 5-0s. Regidrago, Lost Zone Box, 401 here, going with Pitch of Control. JMU Boy coming in with Snorlax Stall at the 4-1. Nelson Guillen, Regidrago 4-1. That Ninja 56, Raging Bolt, Ogerpon. A lot of 4-1s here, all playing for positioning still. Lily Sims with the Goldango. Coming in with that, coming in 4-1. Pawn Art TCG coming in with the Dialga Matang. I don't know how many people have seen there's a new Dialga Matang that's also playing the Archaludon as an energy acceleration. Oh yeah, it's tons of 4-1s. And there's still 2 more rounds left to go. I could cut it short to 6, like we hit like that weird area, but we're gonna play 7. I said 7, we're gonna play 7. 2's left playing. See, comment is the other one to bring in. Like, if you have enough energy, you bring in the comment. If you don't, depending on what you are, like look tonight. Where was Charizard on this list? Charizard Pidgeot, 4-9. It just didn't do it tonight. It fell off from Friday. Friday had it all there. Like, what is our best winning percentage deck tonight? Pidgeot Control, Dialga Matang, Ursaluna Iron Valiant, which had 2 drops, so that's why it's so high. Conkeldurr, 951. You know what? I've been trying to get a Conkeldurr on. We do have Real Moon Pie. Is 3-2 with it. We'll see what they can pair up against. We'll give it a shot here, and then we'll try to get the highest ranking match for the final round. So when you just finally get Conkeldurr on, I've been like sitting here like so long. Professor Primate, thank you for the follow. Sitting here going like, man, I should put this on. Like, every chance I get, I don't ever have it, and this time I do. I realize I do. So we'll see who they line up against. As long as it's not like an auto loss, we'll see Conkeldurr actually do its thing. No, it's not Professor Primate. I've looked into playing like the late nights at work, but it starts at such a weird time for me. Or any other tournament. It's just like, I just don't have the, it's just a weird time. How do you get $8,000 payout with Uno? Huh. Oh, Uno's fun. I love playing Uno with my family. It's just 3 of us can play, but then also I'll have like Littlest Doom play. Like I'll take his hand and be like, yeah. He's playing. And then I'll play his hand for him. I actually had a game where Littlest Doom got like all the +4s. And so I made sure he would +4 into me. So I made sure to hit like a reverse. So went to him. So then I had him +4 like his sibling, like every turn. I was like, I'm a horrible dad. It says it's like only an hour stream too, like mobile, and like people sign up. And I get like money for like every so many signups or something. Might be worth it. All right, we do have one game finished, and the other one, I'm just making sure they have no issues. Because we do have 2 games with ties, but I don't think there'll be any issues. No, I didn't cheat. I strategized. Because Youngest Doom cannot talk. And he was like interested, but he wanted to kind of like tear up the cards or like bent them a little bit, but he still kind of held it. And again, if you don't know who Littlest Doom is, he's my special needs youngest son. There's the reason why like I just run these so much later. He still enjoyed it. He still likes to sit and watch and enjoy us playing card games. Like we used to play apples to apples with my parents in Heat Miser, my brother, but now we play Cards Against Humanity because the kids are old enough. All right, round 6 is up. Moonpie, just make sure to share your screen and I can get you on this round. Let's see who your matchup is. I want to make sure your matchup shows up though too. So they're up against Ender TFT, who is playing Crab Pagos. Hey, this could be a good matchup. I was afraid like they would get paired up with like something like but yeah, Kawa family is crazy fun. Especially considering like I play with my mom and my dad. There we go. Got the game open. We'll get this going. So the game has started. Which, I mean, there's still a possibility of a donk. I mean, that happens, maybe. No, there isn't. Well... Okay, you know what? I want to double check Ender's list real quick. Yeah. There's a possibility of a donk here. Which, I mean, if it happens a second time, I'm just gonna laugh. No, dogs suck. I won't lie. How do you do that? Oh, I know how. You go second, you get enough, you have Drago in the active, or technically you can have whatever it's called, Ogerpon in the active. You get enough to switch, attach, or switch, attach. You should be able to get it. So yeah, there's different ways, and like sometimes you just don't get the cards you need. Well, we do see a fish here. Fish into Arvin. Arvin probably into... Precious Trolley and the Ancient Booster Capsule. We could see some damage definitely come out here onto the Tropicos. Not that the why can't they play it? What? Okay, that's weird. Oh, the ace back. That's right. That's right. They can't play it because of the ace back. Okay, I was afraid it was a bug. Like, it was so bad that live has bugs. We sit here and going, oh crap. What happens? Yeah, the Genesect came in 100%. Well, we do see the poison though. Bump, bump, bump. That Genesect. Oh, they're even gonna go with the poison instead. Bump, bump, bump. Okie dokies. Oh, I gotta send out 2 orders tomorrow. Alright, we do see the fishy, Not long for this world. That Genesect is pulling its weight. Hey, Timber. I almost think you want to grab the Conkeldurr anyways. But the other problem you run into, though, is you're going to lose that Brute Bonnet. All right, so they do have the possibility of accessing and start attacking, but the question is that Conkeldurr to be enough? They are going to be down about 4 prizes behind, and this is like kind of not the spot you want me in. All right, we see it going. You can definitely bring back the fish. The fish gets you access, but you already have Arven. It might be better to bring the Brute Bonnet back, but you don't have. Oh, okay. This is a hard call because you need access to that Conkeldurr. I don't think you have any easy way of taking prizes here. Especially considering you're going to see you're going to probably see a KO here from the Cloth. Yeah, that trolley just hurts. And what more would you want? You want to sit there? You want to get it? You go in, and what happens? Nothing, because you can't, because of that Genesect. which doesn't see a lot of play. It might start seeing more play. But okay. If you're playing the Genesect, you're essentially trying to play and make sure your opponent can't use a single card the entire game. Also update the standings for any players who are active, as we are about halfway through this round already. Currently, as it sets up, Jolly Flame Man, as long as he wins or ties, will be our champion. Considering that there will be no other 6-0s, because we have a 4-0-1, that throws everything into chaos. Could get the Fez, could try here. Double Conkeldurr, but no Timber still. We do have a second Timber, but no access to no energy. We have no rare candy right now, but we will the next turn. But this Cloth should be able to just take damage here. Just see the extra 30 damage and be able to seal up this game. Or on top of it, they have boss's orders. The Pheasantipity will be gone. There it is. The Pheasantipity will be targeted. So will the Lumineon, as we see a very quick game here. Conkeldurr, sadly, the Genesect, just trying to remember the Genesect, took them out. So let's see who else we still have going. We do have Cash still going. So Cash, how Cash's game is going right now. Cash's game is done. Daylight's game is done. So we're at the point I think most of the games are about ready to be done here. Yeah, we're at 13 of 24, so we're just waiting on a few. It's Jimmy Bro TTTV coming in with the 5-1. Ooh, Nelson's still playing. Okay, let's see what Nelson's game is looking like. It looks like Nelson's about to win. That was right, Cash. I forgot it was a donk. We had a lot of donks this round. I like that Nelson has his hand blocker as Snorlax's fat ass. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, no, it's 11:40. It's close enough to be swearing again. Exclamation point, no swearing. The problem is, however you cut it, you cut the little toe claws off Snorlax. So the counter catcher there into the whatever it's called, the Ogre Pawn. So the question is, how does Cash get out of that? Or not Cash, Nelson. I'm sorry, I get you all mixed up sometimes. You're all just such great players, and I love watching you all. Which also sounds horrible in its own right. think he got everything he needed there. I've met Cash. He is truly one of a kind. Cash's theme song would be one of a kind. RVD's theme song. One of a kind. Lost impact for game. That's still good. Giratina, my boy. My boy, Giratina. Okay, has Giratina actually even been played this format? Dude. I just see live. Also, Joshua Conception. I want to say that's how it is. Thank you for the follow. Oh wait, it has to a 40.54% win rate, with its best outing being 6 of 54 in a random tournament. How it has fallen. The thing is, like, it's so, you know why it's fallen is it's like it's such a tight list as it is already that you just can't add things like I wouldn't be surprised like if we check City League, it was still there. Like, actually, has anyone else seen the City League stuff? Get ready to start cursing Badoo's name. I know you lost that one, Moxie. You lost that one to Addy, right? Because I think Addy talked about, like, they set it up. $280 knocks out a Regidrago. The free KO is also pretty good. Well, I know you do, Cash. I'm talking about, like, other players. Because, like, this has got me, like, looking at Gardevoir again one last time. Well, I like this one plays Cresselia. Bring Cresselia back, but this Badoo. We are going to be cursing its name. Free retreat, 10 damage, no energy cost needed. Can't play any item cards. Is there, okay, how does Limitless go through tournaments here? Or can you look at City Leagues directly? Okay, click on Tina and then go from there. You do it like, oh, you like open details card breakdown. Like that. Which these are all recent. Oh my god. Even won one. All right, let's look at this list. Let's just look at this list. How many new cards are in this list? This is like almost the same list. But on top of it, if you are trying to win a best of one, as we're just waiting on one match now. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, you have different outs. You still have like a couple different things, but did any of them actually win? Here it is. This is the list that won back on the 30th. And again, there's like nothing new in it. I mean, if you play it, you play it well. I mean, it's good. Like, I mean, okay, let's see what Lugia even adds. Oh, the new Gygus. That's right. Lugia sees a kind of a bounce back with the new Gygus. This Gygus is going to be pretty good. Yeah, that was before Badoo. I mean, this gives it a nice boost to Lugia, making some matchups a little bit better. Hey, we're actually done early here. Let's go ahead and get our next round going, our final round. End round. Pair next round. Gotta find a match. Gotta find a match real quick, chat. Find a match, find a match, find a match, match. Jimmy Bro, I wouldn't mind getting you back on. Let's see who they're up against, even. I think they're up against Conkeldurr. Hey, we can see the other way. We see Conkeldurr again. Oh, I don't think Badoo's gonna have a illustrated rare until later. Like, it feels like it's gonna be one like Cleffa, where Cleffa got one. Like, they have to know. They had to know. Right? Like, I don't see it on Justin Basil for it. And we do know what our next set's called. I'm gonna double check because I do miss things. Like, it doesn't show the full arts yet, the illustration rare. Maybe it shows up. And then we have... We know we're getting all this. I kind of just want this Goldango for the skating. The Dragapult, I love the Dragapult. I'll probably go after that. The Petrolron's pretty awesome as well. Tropicos is like a same version of this already one. The Blood Moon Ursaluna, I would play that 100%. The Palafin's pretty cool. I'm not too sure about these yet. I need to see them in action, like IRL, get a better idea. But you know, everyone's going after the Umbreon. Umbreon and Sylveon are going to be like the two, I think. All gold cards, whatever. Well, it's kind of rare, weird. It's only just 2 illustration rare Pokemon. Like you know that Bidoo's got to be coming out at some point. And you got all the new professors, but again, if they're not full art professors, I don't care. If they're going to do this with all the professors, like the extra ones, they need to do it with boss's orders next. Now their opponent might show up late. We are just waiting for them. We do have a couple we can jump to if it comes to it. Forgot there's a new Zacian. Love me some Sword Doggo. And if you want to see like the translations, we do have the translations available for a lot of these. The Bidoof is the one. The Bidoof is the one everyone's waiting for. Well, that one's nifty. I like that. That one's got a pretty good illustration too. We might have to... Okay, R2-D2 Rec did show up. Okay, never mind. So we should have a game. So I'm just checking it out. Mimikyu EX is just so not good. Okay, that one's pretty good. I like this one. What I like is like sometimes I like the hard lighting, like when you see the lighting when you're looking towards the light source, so you get all the rim lighting instead of the other way around where the light source is like either behind you in a sense. I was gonna sit here and go, hey, is this Hoot better? But I realized it's 80. And you just can't use that in the other with the other ones. A lot of these are starter deck cards, though. All right, here we go. Or just straight filler. That's the easiest way to put it.
Hello there.
What's up, everyone coming in from High Flyer UK stream? I'm Senior Doom, tournament organizer, professional illustrator, and person who really likes otters. Otters, at least according to Twitch, I do, since it was one of my most watched channels of the year. How are you doing tonight, High Flyer? We are currently in the Challenge of Doom. Doom round 7. This is our last round, as we're going to see here. Jimmy TTTV. I'm sorry, I'm screwing up their whole name. Going up against R2D2 Rec or Record. Hopefully your night went well. Go ahead, and if you're not following High Flyer UK, please go do so. Oh, he is probably the comfiest streamer I have on right now. Plus, I think it said you're like my third most rated Twitch streamer. I gotta double check my thing. Let me see. Streamer. It says I streamed for on 122 distinct days, which is kind of interesting. Actually, you're second. You're only after the otters. Oh, we do see the conkeldurs come out, but we don't see anything else. They are very interesting. Otters are one of my favorite animals. Hey, look, we got the Precious Charlie to work now. Hey, 5-2 is very, very good. If this was a regional, you'd be on a winning end. We're going to see the Brute Bonnet take a Brute Sleep. Yup, 200 damage. There goes the Brute Bonnet. I don't know if you wanted to bring that up or if you would have preferred to bring up the cloth. If only because the Timber, if it does get set up here, is going to just KO and then you're going to be down 2 prizes. Like, I feel like you probably want to keep trading 1 prizers, but you do only have a limited amount of times you can attack with 1 prizers. Have a great evening, man. Thank you again, High Flyer, for the raid. Always appreciated. See, that's what I was worried about. Like, now you're down 2 prizes. You can even it up here with cloth easily. Oh, bringing that up was so evil. Against U9, good stuff there, man. Hitting the 5-2. Okay, if you were 5-2 in a Tournament of Doom, you would be almost essentially, you might not be on a winning in, but you could squeak in. Challenges almost by nature almost have less ties because people usually play more aggressive decks. What's up, everyone coming in from Moxie Roxy stream? I am Senior Doom, tournament organizer, professional lumberjack, and part-time illustrator. Oh wait, no, I got that mixed around. Professional illustrator, part-time lumberjack. We are currently watching round 7 of the tournament, the Challenge of Doom, which Moxie, I see you have finished 6-1 and currently are in 2nd place. We are watching Cloth Terrapagos going up against Conkeldor, both at 5-1. And we'll have to see what happens here. Did you see the unhinged scissors giving the KO here? Now the issue becomes, is the Conkeldor going to be able to get another attack off? Also, please go follow Moxie Roxy because he is a great player and good streamer. And let's make sure I can even give the shout out. It does have a shout out cooldown. Nope, it was working. Putting the Bidoof up. Okay, I did have someone talking about interesting judge calls. This happened a while ago. Talking about the other Bidoof, the 60 HP. It got knocked out by a Dragapult on the bench. And they really tried to say, no, you can't do that. I know that's how it works. 100% how it works. It just protects against damage, not damage counters. And they fought, and they kept fighting. And I'm like, you're just not correct. Yeah, that Genesect, like I was sitting there, like I was freaking out because I thought it was like a bug. I'm like, oh no, that's a bug. And then it turns out, no, it wasn't. It was that Genesect. So we just see the KO there with the Pecharunt, which is the smart move to be doing there. Like, it happened, and I was like, oh. And then it was just like, oh, wait, that's what it is. The Genesect doesn't see so much play. It's just like... Genesect is a bug. Is it actually bug type? I thought it was just metal. No, it's been grass type, so... in the game, so it has to be bug. Yeah, bug steel. That's what I thought. It changes the Techno Blast by the drives. Because I was sitting here, I'm like, oh wait, Shining Genesect was a grass type. I remember playing against that, and it was such a pain in the ass. Yeah, it has the multiple drives. It's a bug. What's up, I Am Legend? I mean, decks play it like we're watching here. Multiple have been playing it. All right, that's funny. It said cripple was a bad word, and that was like an actual usage of cripple in like the right way. I mean, you get KO here with Tantrum Blast. I don't see why you wouldn't do it. It'll put you down to 1 prize, and it sets you up hopefully for the game. Also, here's a fun fact. Genesect is the only bug-type mythical. And there we go. The concession. Let's see if there's anybody else still going. So we just got one more game to go before the end of the stream. Nope, they're done. Cash, I believe you're done. Yeah, Cash is done. Jimmy's done. Oh, we got a game. Oh, it's like right there at the end. And it looks like it's over. No, yeah, it looks like it's over. Yep. Well, I still just check. So that leaves us with about 6 matches left, but I think we're pretty well set. No, we're still waiting on Jolly Flame, man. I believe he's up against Pidgeot Control. Oh, man, I would love to see that matchup. We're also waiting on Digital Logic and Hakyogen. Hakyogen? I don't know. Oh, the Noivern Melodic? Yeah. I find I have issues sequencing it. That's my biggest thing. I just have too many issues sequencing it. But as it stands, JoJo 1695 and Nelson Gann are 1-2. If Jolly Flyman wins, he will be the undisputed champion. But if he loses, Smiley Face will be the undisputed champion. So JoJo and Nelson will be 2 and 3. It comes, and it's Jimmy Bro TTV will essentially be guaranteed. So it comes down to Jolly Flame Man. If they pull it off and get the 7-0, everyone just moves down a position, and I think we'll be pretty well set. Right. If Nathan wins, he's a champ because he'll be 6-0-1, which will give him 19 points over everyone's 18. Oh, there it is. Luck ran out. Ooh. So you see, everything just moves down. As we're waiting for here for 4 matches. But with that, I'm actually going to call it. It's no point. I won't be able to get another game up. So let's go find someone to raid. I thought Moon Kitty was done for the night. Well, looks like they're not. With that, I want to send everyone off to Moon Kitty. I will be back Friday. I believe Mint Mermaid is joining me. I gotta make sure everything's fine. Go give Moon Kitty say hi. Have fun with them. Authentic Moon Pie, thank you for the follow. Jinkies4209, thank you for the follow as well. We should, let's see, how many people have already signed up? I don't think many people. So most people sign up like on Friday. 24 players right now. If you want into the next challenge in the new year, I would recommend signing up now. I am going to extend it to 128 players though. It is New Year's. Like it'll run out right when I'm out there. So again, I would still sign up now if you even plan on playing in it. Well, with that, Smiley Face will easily be our champion tonight, with Jolly Flyman in second, JoJo 1695, Ivan third, and Nelson Gann in fourth, I believe, are all set. Again, thank you for joining me, and hopefully you have a good rest of your night. doot, doot, doot.